Much like Mark Goldbridge, yesterday was the first time I had to switch off from watching a game of football due to blatant corruption. You don't have to be Albert fucking Einstein to know that Man City have the refs in their back pocket, and it's killing the Premier League brand as we know it. Now, don't get me wrong, City are absolute quality. They've got the most minted squad English football's ever seen, arguably one of the best and certainly one of the most influential managers in the history of football, and an elite mentality which is solely driven towards winning. That being said, any respect for their achievements go out the window with 115 charges hanging over their head. Had brown envelopes not been exchanged under the table, there's no way they'd be able to become as good as they currently are. As if creating fake sponsors wasn't bad enough, they've now also compromised referees up and down the country. Although they would have won the game against Brighton last night without the help of officials, it's getting really fucking tiresome seeing all the decisions go their way. The free kick for their second goal wasn't a foul in a million years, and the trip on Joao Pedro was as stonewall a penalty as you're likely to see all season, yet it didn't get awarded. There's plenty of examples of fuckery like this occurring over the years in City's favor, but I want to zero in on one man and one man only, and that's Michael Oliver. This is a bloke who is quite literally on City's payroll, as their owners, i.e. the UAE, have compensated him handsomely to take charge of games in the Middle East throughout the course of this campaign. He gets paid as much in a week as he does in a year in England to do so, and is treated like royalty during his visits. I don't give a shit who you are. As a human being, whether consciously or subconsciously, you wouldn't want to upset the people who changed your life for the better, and that undoubtedly comes into play when having to oversee City games. As it turns out, Oliver seems to get all the big matches that City are involved in domestically, and he's already had a huge influence on 3 of them. Unfortunately, they're likely going to prove to be the difference between City finishing trophyless and winning the FA Cup and Premier League double. First, refusing to send Kovacic off against Arsenal, a decision which even the human ballbag that is Dermot Gallagher insisted was a red card. Thankfully, Arsenal went on to win the game anyways, but Kovacic wasn't suspended like he should have been. Second, Jeremy Doku's Kung Fu kick to the chest of Alexis McAllister. This one proved to be costly because it was in stoppage time in a game that was level at 1-all, which means 2 points drop for Liverpool and 1 gain for City. When the margins are as fine as they are at the top, things like this make all the difference in the world, and a late victory may very well have galvanized the Liverpool squad to really kick on, but nothing can be done about it now. Perhaps the worst of the lot though was last week in the FA Cup semi-final between Chelsea and City. Grealish decided he wanted to play volleyball in the box. Chelsea players to a man are screaming for a penalty, and these bastards award City with a goal kick. Words fail me. Even if Oliver interpreted the contact as not worthy of awarding a penalty, which it very much bloody was, how on earth is it not at least a corner for Chelsea? On top of all this, you had Nico Jackson playing like he'd taken an oath not to score, and thus City are heading back to Wembley again. It's impossible to compete with this lot. They're already better on paper than any other team on the planet, and have shit like this to rescue them on off days during crunch moments. It's a complete and utter joke, and precisely why they're about to lift their 6th Premier League title in 7 years. Personally, I'd rather City did win it than Arsenal or Liverpool. Those two are proper clubs with a rich history, and as a United supporter, it hurts to see them lift silverware, whereas with City, their success just feels empty and hollow. Do let me know your own take down below, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.